You're listening to Hotep Ish with your host, Dwan B. Intelligent Ish Talk, intelligent shit talk, where we balance the profound with the profane. Political satire, celebrity and expert guests, information and entertainment, conversation and solutions. Leave your feelings at the door.
We here. You dig? I'm here on the computer today. I'm on the computer today. I was going to sit on the porch and do it, but I was like, nah. Let's talk some shit on the computer tonight. We here talking about Pocket Watching Kanye. But in the meantime, what I'm going to need you to do is sit back and watch this ad.
On beat, Black History commercial, take 1.
And here comes the 2 to the 3 and 4.
Hold up. Celebrate our warriors and scholars. Black history on a t-shirt. Black people don't owe anybody anything but an ass whooping. Yep. Mothers of the movement, our scholars. Instead of wearing a sports jersey with someone else's name on your back, celebrate our leader's name on your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Get yours now at hotepish.com/shop. Free shipping on all orders over $75. Also, get your Black American music family tree at incenseandashtrays.com/shop. 400 years of music created here in North America exclusively by Black Americans on one piece of artwork.
Yep. I said it. Yeah, get your shit. Get your shit. I said it. Y'all remember? Did y'all used to watch Family Matters with Steve Urkel? Remember Steve Urkel's car? He had an Isetta, and then like Carl Winslow or somebody would be like, Isetta, and then Urkel would be like, that's what I said. Hey man, we had some good shows back in the day. Wholesome shit. You know what I mean? People were actual adults and children, and the children were respectful of the adults. And the adults taught the children some information. Today's adults, goddamn, want to be act the same age as the kids. Today we talking about Kanye West. Kanye West is pissing off a lot of people, man. And I'm just noticing it's a lot of Kanye pocket watching. I'll be going all up through Facebook, Instagram, and every time you look, Twitter, it's a news story being posted about Kanye's money. Oh, Kanye got kicked out of this or that bank. Kanye lost $200 million today. Kanye West lost the deal with TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx, that's all cap. The fuck y'all mean? There wasn't no goddamn Kanye nothing in TJ Maxx. You motherfuckers. I even saw something where it said She by Sheree. I hope that was a joke that She by Sheree cut off Kanye West. I watch Atlanta Housewives faithfully, goddammit. She by Sheree, you've been saying he's gonna come out with that brand since I was in my 20s. I'm in my 40s. You still ain't came out with that shit talking about you cutting ties with Kanye. The fuck? Yeah, hit the likes button, y'all. Okay, Mark Savoy, that was a joke. Okay, cool. I didn't even say hi to my chat room. My bad. That was very disrespectful to not say hi to you guys. Because I appreciate you motherfuckers. For real. What's up, chat room? Thank y'all for joining. I was rude of me to not acknowledge you guys. Because I'll never forget when I started this channel 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago now. Well, the channel's been around, but I started taking YouTube serious about June 2020. I said then, if I could just get 10 motherfuckers in my chat room, I'll be good. I thought 10 people was the most I can get. So I appreciate y'all. Also, get your candles. Jada's candles be smelling so goddamn good. I had some guests over my house last night, and you know what I was burning, right? I was burning one of these with the little, Jada, that look like Fruit Loops. What's that in that side? I don't know what the fuck she put in these candles. But she had my house smelling right. I had some guests in town. I'm not in town. That's how you know when this is how black people, Larry got some people that he know that just moved to LA. And I'm like, nah, I got to hook up with them. So I got to show them the ropes. That's how we get down as black people. When you got people that move to a new city, a new state, whoever live in that city and state, I got to treat you like you my family now, because the people I'm coolest with are cool with you. So by extension, since you in my city now, I got to show you what it is. That was dope yesterday. But I had these candles that Jayla put together. My house was smelling right. Weed Smoke 22 for 40% off. You dig? But what's up, G Mars, Amar, Evan, get it, girl? What's up? You got your candles, get it, girl? That's what's up. What's up, Butter Love? What's up, Quan S? Thank y'all all for joining. For real, for real. Got them candles. Got them candles. We got 100 people up in here. More gonna come, but you know, YouTube been tripping. It's like every time I get a good month on YouTube, get a lot of views, you can goddamn guarantee they're gonna start restricting my channel. Back in August, I had like 2 videos that got like over 15,000 hits. One, like another 3 that got like over 10,000. But man, when I got that third one, I hit over 10,000, y'all stopped getting y'all notifications. I remember it was one like Quan, I was on here, like Butter Love, you didn't get your notification until like an hour after I was on. I was yawning, getting ready to get out of here, and then my mods are like, "How long y'all been here?" I'm like, "Come on, YouTube." My mods are getting goddamn notifications an hour and a half after I've been on. The fuck? They do that shit. So please share. Please share. Please share. Hey, what's up, Amir? I see you on Facebook. I see you on Facebook, Amir. YouTube is where it's at. But I got people on Twitch. Salute to the Twitch people. Salute to the people watching on Twitter. Salute to those watching on Facebook. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate the Cash App, Joseph. And so we're going to talk a little bit about Kanye and the people pocket watching Kanye. We're going to talk about that. And we also going to do some readings. I'm going to read Kanye. I'm going to read his week. Because that's what I was going to initially do this show on my porch so I could smoke my weed. But then it was like, nah, I was reading his cards for the week. I was like, I saw some interesting shit. So I want to, but just to tell you how accurate my readings are, for those of you who saw my reading of Kanye, I did say he will be apologizing. And I said he's going, and I told you why he will be apologizing. Because of the 9 of Hearts that he had. And at the time, this when he was doubling down. Because initially I said he's going to apologize. And right after I said he's going to apologize, he doubled down. And then he tripled down. I was like, nah, I see that 9 of Hearts. There in a couple weeks, that 9 of Hearts is going to make him apologize. And he did. But other things that I said in that reading, you know, came true. But I got some interesting stuff, but that's later on. First thing I want to talk about is just what's been going on, man. Why is everybody in Kanye's pockets? Hell nah, Kanye didn't apologize to the niggas. He's still playing. And that's what I want to get into. I'm going to approach this whole Kanye thing from a higher point of view. All right. I want to first start off by saying everyone who's been talking about Kanye's pockets, I'm not saying any of those people are wrong. Matter of fact, the things that when I would hear people saying that, you know, Kanye, you know, you lost your bag, you could have done this. I'm gonna start off by saying I agree with all of that. I ain't here to sit back and be like, man, I disagree. No, I agree with that. But I'm taking on a different point of view. Y'all know me. I'm a little bit weird. I'm a little different. I walk to my own drum beat. You know what I mean? That beat's on the one. But I'm different. So my point of view always comes from this other point of view, other way. And I'm looking at this from, okay, Kanye West, he said about a month ago on Drink Champs, a couple months ago on Drink Champs, that he was dissatisfied with his deal with Adidas. And he was trying to find a way out. I'm not in either camp. A lot of people are saying it's a chess move because, you know, he got to get out of his contract and keep his assets. Okay, fine. I don't necessarily see it that way, but I also do understand that point of view. Those people make sense to me. And the people on the other side of the fence also make sense to me. They're saying, Kanye, you worked so hard to get to where you got. Why would you throw it off just to say some stuff? Like, why would you lose that? I understand that point of view also. That point of view makes sense. And when you're being rational and when you're thinking in a straightforward kind of way, that's a natural question to ask. So I'm not playing the sides right here, all right? Y'all know me, I'm not one of these simple niggas. I don't play the sides. I look at it holistically, you know what I mean? And I just offer an opinion, a point of view. And my point of view doesn't mean other people's point of views aren't valid. Their points of views are valid too. It's not a competition. It's just offering different perspectives and then allowing you, the listener, to decide what your perspective is. Because at the end of the day, you should have your perspective, not mine's, not any influencers. You should be synthesizing everyone's information and making that into your own thing. You dig? Everybody got a barbecue sauce recipe, but everybody's going to taste a little bit different because some are going to put a little bit more of this in it. Others are going to put a little more of that in it. That's just how life works, all right? So, and I'm not here to say Ye is a distraction either. Kanye's not a distraction, all right? The people are already distracted. If Kanye didn't go berserk, we still wouldn't be talking about this verge of nuclear warfare we're on with Russia. The United States has been on the brink of nuclear warfare with Russia for like 6 weeks now. Kanye started to blow up about 2 weeks ago, 2.5, 3 weeks ago. So, we weren't talking about being on the brink of nuclear warfare with Russia before Kanye. And if it weren't for Kanye, this country would be talking about something else. The place is already distracted. No one's talking about what's going on with Joe Biden. Before Kanye remember, Joe Biden's son is being probed to be arrested because he broke some laws. And no one was talking about that. And that was before Kanye. The president's son being arrested. Earlier this week, China had like 13 people get arrested for some some espionage type level shit with the government. Ain't nobody talking about that. Ain't nobody talking about that. And it ain't got nothing to do with Kanye. Don't nobody talk about this news cycle. Don't talk about shit, whether Kanye's in the news or not. We live in a simple time with simple people. And this country, these people can be distracted by a loud fart. It don't take much. But Kanye is in the news in a certain amount of time. And that's because of, more so than distraction, it's because that's where they want you to focus. Kanye is being publicly lynched. He's being used as an example as to why you should not ever talk about certain folks. And he's being led to slaughter. They gave him his position. Now they're taking it away. And that's a message, because this is what's happening right now. Let's look at this big picture, all right? This is why I don't take sides. Look at this big picture. Black people holistically, we're rising up. We're focused. And excuse me, chat room, I'm not looking at y'all because I'm in the stream of consciousness right now, so I can't respond to anything y'all saying. When my stream of consciousness break, I'll fuck with y'all. But right now, I'm in a vibe. You dig? So looking at this big picture, Kanye, black people holistically as a whole, we're rising up, right? We've been on a steady march, a steady rise since 2012. This is the most consistent we've been about our place in this country since the 1950s and 60s. This is the most consistent we've been in 60 years. This thing ain't shutting up, right? Yeah, you have your different factions of black people. You got the people who still rock with ADOS. You got the people who rock with FBA, and FBA isn't a group. It's just a term used to describe descendants of American slaves. But y'all know how people like grouping shit in, and you got on Twitter, you got the Secure the Tribe people. You got the people that say that they're not FBA, they're freedmen. You got the American Indian black folks. You got the Moorish Science Temple. And then you got all the brothers saying that we the tribe of Judah. We the tribe of Judah. We Hebrew Israelites. Shouts out to y'all too. You dig what I'm saying? Then you got people who still just Christian and want to get along. But despite all of these different factions, all factions are more serious. Even black Republican niggas is pushing for reparations. Black Republicans even agree that black people are deserving of reparations. This is a time where, even though there's a lot of infighting and a lot of apparent divisiveness, we're not allowing that to distract us from the overall picture. You're seeing these Twitter spaces with all of these obvious COINTELPRO shit going on with the way a lot of these niggas be arguing. But at the end of the day, people still get back to the topic of reparations. You know, last week when I was in Twitter jail, I was looking at people. Even since I've been out of Twitter jail, I ain't even been talking on Twitter, because you got people that's rally banging, talking about some, oh man, y'all, I hope your rally don't have no people, and I hope our rally have more. Like, dude, all that dumb shit. But even in spite of the dumb shit, people are still focused on reparations. People are still voting for tangibles. I saw Tashina Arnold put up a tweet where she said, I'm voting for the person that's going to offer basically tangibles for black people. Like, I don't know why that's not such a more common thing. You know what I mean? And so yes, there's obvious COINTELPRO shit going on right now. You're getting a lot of infighting, but in spite of the infighting, people are still focused on reparations. People are still focused on tangibles for black people. Did you see Stacey Abrams' approval rate? Her poll rating went down when she twerked on stage. And in Atlanta, you know, Atlanta's a freaky ass city. These dumb motherfuckers voted out Paul Howard and brought in Fonnie Willis just 2 years ago. My, how quick Atlanta has grown up. How quick you have grown up. Y'all got out the dude that was going to get that shooter, that brother that got shot in that Wendy's parking lot while he was asleep. Y'all got rid of the DA that was about to prosecute them cops and brought in a DA that's prosecuting rappers off lyrics. 2020, I thought Atlanta was done. I was like, that's just the city of sissy shit and dumb shit and lean and bullshit. But Atlanta, it looks like in 2 years, is growing up. Georgia, I know it's different. It's different between Atlanta and Georgia. The cats outside of Atlanta and Georgia, yeah, you know. And then Atlanta got its originals, and I'm not gonna shit on Atlanta too much, because y'all took on a lot of filth from LA and New York, mostly New York. All them New York niggas that was shitting on y'all for the last 40 goddamn years now moving to Atlanta. Spent the last shitting on Outkast, shitting on the Dungeon Family, shitting on T.I. Now them niggas living in Stone Mountain, in College Park. Like, man, if you don't sit your ass down. So I understand Atlanta, y'all have had an influx of people that you didn't necessarily welcome there. So I'm not gonna shit on you too much. You know what I mean? We've had the same here in LA. People here in LA, we always gotta deal with these parasites moving here thinking that they're gonna be an actor, come here with high hopes and dreams, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, off the Greyhound bus, cool and shit, and then you look up 2-3 years later, they're not on the level they thought they was gonna be at, and they become dejected and disappointed. And then when you come to LA to have a good time, You run across that sorry son of a bitch, and then you be like, man, people in LA, they think they this, they think they that. They was turning their nose up when I was in LA. No, nigga, you was in the valley, and you was around all these motherfuckers that ain't even from here. Mad that they ain't on TV. They got that one TV commercial 4 years ago, ain't been working in Starbucks ever since, bitter and angry. And then you run across them, and that's your representation of LA. Nah, LA, we some real niggas. So I get it, Atlanta. I'm not here to shit on y'all. You know what I mean? But that was some bullshit. Anyway. Black people have been consistently marching forward for the last 10 years. And every year, the drum beat gets louder. Just in 2020, Atlanta was on some bullshit. 2 years later, Stacey Abrams started twerking. Why do all of Stacey Abrams' dresses look like choir robes? That looked like one tenor singing broad right there. Stacey Abrams looked like the chick that got a list, but she could sing tenor. Stacey Abrams be singing Fred Hammond. Late in the midnight hour, God's gonna turn it around. He's gonna work in your favor. But she be singing tenor. And around, and around, and around, and around. She be singing that, let the praise begin. She be like, let the praise begin. Hallelujah. Glory Jesus. Let the praise begin. Oh shit, we got Star in the chat room. I looked over in the chat room and saw Star. What's up? See, Star be in the chat room, be incognito like a motherfucker. She'll be in there listening. She won't say nothing the whole night. Then I'll get some spam and it'll be like, that motherfucker was booted by Star. I'm like, oh shit, there goes Star. I got Star, Quan, and Brother Love in the chat room at the same time. Breeze Omega, Positive Influence. Oh, we good tonight. We in the pocket. We in the pocket tonight. We in the pocket. I just looked over at the chat room. I'm about to get back to ignoring you niggas before y'all say something smart and distract me. Y'all be saying some smart shit and that be fucking my train of thought up because I be wanting to follow what y'all say. Oh, what's up, Chris? I even got my homie from the 3rd grade up in the building, Chris Neal. It was good seeing you at the Taste of Soul, Chris. In our neighborhood, on the street, we used to ride the bikes down when we was 10, 9. Chris Neal in the chat room. He's the one I was with when they was filming Boys in the Hood. That story I be telling. That's my boy right there. Welcome, Hattie Campbell. Well, anyway, back to my story. I'm trying to give you guys a story. I'm talking about this shit from a higher point of view so we can see big picture what's going on. No disrespect to those speaking at it. What's up, Evan? No disrespect to those speaking at it from the surface level because we need the surface level point of view. We need all points of view, all right? But I'm over here to say, okay, let's take a deeper look in the pocket watching. What's really going on? What are some other possible outcomes? I'm not saying I know the outcome. I don't know what's going to happen with Kanye West. Even when I read my cards tell me the range of possibilities. Well, but I don't know. I'm just offering a perspective of maybe a different point of view, you know? So we here. What's up, Dedication 666? Good to see you in the chat room. Anyway, so Kanye, black people have been on a steady drumbeat And a couple years ago, you had Nick Cannon step out and say something about the chewing on gum. I'm talking about chewing on gum. Chews. People who chew a lot of gum, you know what I mean? That's all. Kanye West talked about people who chew a lot of gum. And he got rebuked. He came out thinking he was the next coming to Dick Gregory. And then he got slapped back into the hole. And he's had about 3 football teams worth of kids since then. You had Kanye coming out. Yeah, you had Nick Cannon over there bringing out. They brought our brother from Public Enemy. I'm drawing a blank. He got a gun school. Curly ass hair. Y'all know who I'm talking about from Public Enemy. Not Chuck D, the other one. Not Flavor Flav. Well, God damn it, I'm drawing a blank. I got his face in my mind. He got the gun. He got the gun club going on, man. Come on, chat room. Professor Griff, yes. How the fuck did I draw a blank to Professor Griff's name? Professor Griff. You had Nick Cannon bringing out Professor Griff, and it's like, these niggas are finding out who they are. These niggas, hey, look, man. Now, what did I tell y'all before about how this country manipulates us? This country manipulates us through lies of omission. They just don't tell you who you are. They just don't tell you what's really going on. They tell you a bunch of half-truths. So all it takes for a lie to be thwarted is one drop of truth. You have the dirtiest fucking dishes. All it takes is a little bit of soap. The amount of soap that you have in your dishwater is a pinch relative to the amount of water that you have in there. You can fill your sink up and wash dishes every night. It's going to take months. It's going to take a long time depending on how big that dishwashing soap you have, it's going to take a long time for that soap to get to the bottom. Because the amount of soap that you need relative to the dirt is minimal. It's minimal. So the amount of truth you need relative to lies is minimal. That's why a lot of us in here, we woke up. There was a time that we were in church thinking Jesus was going to come back to save us. But a lot of us were born into those environments. And we were told if you step outside this environment and learn something new, Jesus is going to whoop your ass. So we were scared to learn shit outside of what Jesus told us. We think if you had a different book outside the Bible, if you saw someone with the Quran or with a Buddha statue, you thought they was going to hell. Church played us like the pimp dude. Treated us like it's bottom bitch. You better stay right here, motherfucker. You better not go pick up that book on Hare Krishna. You better not read about the Kemetic spirituality. You better not read no cards, Dwan. And we obeyed. We complied. Because, hey, you want to be a good Christian, don't you? Hey, look at my new logo. That shit dope, ain't it? Ooh, that's clean. Ain't that clean, y'all? I'm building breakthroughcardology.com right now. Ain't that clean? Ooh. But if you read my reviews, I'll be hooking you niggas up. Back to what we talking about. We talking about Kanye West. And we're talking about the environment leading up to what he's going on with his pocket watching. We're only about 30 minutes in. Y'all know I'll be going for a long time. Oh, and by the way, I designed this myself. And I made like 20 designs last night, and this was my first one. I went like through 20 variations, but this was the first design that I made. And then after about 20 variations, I came back to this one. I had my wife look at them all. You know, my wife is the boss. Like, hey, what you think, baby? She got the eye. And when she picked this one, I said, okay, yeah. All right, you right. But anyway, back to what we're talking about. We're talking about the Kanye situation from multiple angles and points of views. And we're creating the environment for Kanye's decision and what's going on. I haven't even gotten to Kanye yet. We still leading up, talking about the environment that we in America, the times that we in, because as black people, we must always, always, always remember our recent history. It's great to know the ancient history. It's great to know your lineage, but you also we gotta always stay abreast of what just happened 6 months ago, what just happened 2 years ago, because this country tends to breed short memories. So we can't allow that to happen, all right? So Kanye is here, and so we're in the year 2000. 2000, you know, Nick Cannon's rising up, Professor Griffith's coming back to relevance. 2019, when Kendrick released the Damn album, he was pushing a lot of Hebrew Israelite things. And you know, I'll be cracking my jokes on the Hebrew Israelites because I'm an asshole and it's funny, but I still got respect for them because they're not out there begging for nothing. They out there creating their own way. They have a particular ideology that breeds discipline in the people, and I've seen it. I've seen family who joined the Hebrew Israelites and they got discipline in their life. So of course, Hebrew Israelites, I'm going to crack jokes on y'all because y'all always get the nigga that can't read to read the Bible. And yeah, I'm going to have jokes. You niggas argue too fucking much. But I still got respect for y'all. The same way I'm going to have jokes on Muslims. I don't understand why Muslims always got to have that part in their hair. I don't get that. Why all you niggas got to have that part? Farrakhan did it, so you ain't got to. What's up with that part? But I still respect the Nation of Islam. I love the Nation of Islam. Again, they set up an organization that sets a level of discipline up in Black America. Are they perfect? No. Are the Hebrew Israelites perfect? No. I still respect the church. I left the church, but I respect it. I respect it. But I was talking about the church. And the church is a place that we, you know, that hasn't, you know, that had us all under a spell for a long time. And over the last 10 years specifically, you've seen a lot of people come up from under that spell. And so America sees this from Black people. Although we may not look at it that way, they pay very close attention to every little move we make. We voted for Obama, and then we were dejected. 2014, we didn't show up to the polls. 2016, we didn't show up. Trump gets in. That really sent some shockwaves out. 2018, we still don't give a fuck. 2020, we give less of a fuck. I don't believe Joe Biden got more votes than Obama, but that's what they say. Let's rock with it. But I live in LA, liberal bastion. And I saw hardly zero Joe Biden lawn art. I saw a lot of Trump shit when I would go up in Trump country, especially when I would go up to Santa Barbara wine country up there where the Trumpers live. So a lot of Trump shit, but I didn't hardly see. I'll be in Manhattan Beach. You may see a Biden lawn poster every one on one block, versus like when Hillary ran, you saw Hillary shit all through Manhattan Beach, all through Venice, Santa Monica, West LA, especially West LA. When Obama ran, them white folks were so happy to put their Obama lawn stickers in. You would have thought goddamn Culver City was Compton. All them Obama lawn stickers, lawn posters that they had. When Biden ran in 2020, you didn't see no goddamn Biden lawn posters in Culver City. But black people, you definitely didn't see Biden shit in black neighborhoods. Hell, View Park, Ladera Heights, Black Liberalville. Black people who are Democrat, because that's where the black people with money live. View Park, Ladera Heights, Baldwin Hills. You saw some Biden stuff out there, but not really. Every time I go visit my parents, doing Obama, matter of fact, in 2008 when Obama ran, I was back living. I was living with my parents. I lost my house and I'm living in my bedroom. Obama shit every goddamn where. Every day I came home, Obama. I go to visit my parents in 2012. Obama. I go to kick it with my wife's parents. Obama. Hillary. Nothing for Biden. So the people who control the society, the social engineers, they see these trends, okay? So they were very loud when they put Nick Cannon in check. They were extremely loud when they put Nick Cannon in check. But 2 years later, here come another nigga. But this time, somebody who is really loved. Let me tell you something. Cause I keep hearing niggas say this dumb shit. And let me speak to you niggas real quick. Y'all saying, we could have canceled Kanye. We should have canceled Kanye when he said black lives don't matter. Look, nigga. Kanye had 4 sold out shows at the Rams football stadium. And them tickets was running $2-3 grand. $500 here in LA. I don't know about y'all cities. But at a Kanye West concert, you're gonna pay $200 to sit at the back of a football stadium. You're gonna turn around and you're gonna see the Great Western Forum in Manchester Boulevard, because you're gonna be in the last row for $200. 64,000 goddamn seats. If you want to sit anywhere within eyesight of him here in LA, you about to spend $5 grand, $6 grand, $10 grand. He sold out 4 of them things. That ain't because of niggas, all right? Matter of fact, most black people really stopped listening to Kanye after graduation. You got some niggas that stayed around for 808s and heartbreaks. I like Life of Pablo. Donda was cool. I liked it. But for the most part, Donda won because of everyone else in the world. The world made Donda hot, not black people. Most black people listened to Donda like once or twice and moved on. Dark Fantasy, I didn't like Dark Fantasy. A lot of people liked it. I didn't really like Dark Fantasy. But some black people stuck around for Dark Fantasy. But most were done after 808. G-Mar, you said 808 you were done. Yeah, most were done around there. It's not us anymore that makes Kanye pop. It's not black people buying. Black people were clowning his clothes. We buy his shoes, but the whole bum attire, black people aren't the ones buying that bum attire. Donda was great. I'm not saying it wasn't great. Donda was a great album, but most black people listened to it twice and moved on. That's just true. So it's not us that's making him where he is. It's them folks. So that's the environment we're in right now. The black people are waking up, and so are the white people too. A lot of white people are waking up to bullshit too now. I ain't here to cape for them. I'm not going to speak for them. But the whole Trump thing was white people saying, I just want somebody to give it to me straight. That's what that was. That's what that was. They understood Trump lies. Every politician lies. But at least I know what side of the street you stand on. That's what Trump represented. Niggas may not understand that, but the social engineers do. The social engineers understand that. So here comes Kanye saying something that these Oath Keepers, these Proud Boys, these Klan members that love his music. See, that's the key part about it. We're not talking about the people who listen to country western. No. These are the people spending $10,000 to sit 6 rows back at a Kanye West concert. We got this shit all twisted, man. These racist ass tech Middle Easterners that work at Google that don't really fuck with niggas. They're the ones spending 10 grand, 5 grand for these seats. They're the ones who don't necessarily like what goes on with the people who chew gum either. You have white people. White people can't stand people who chew gum. These are the people who are the supervisors at Raytheon, at Boeing, at Lockheed Martin. They got 2 grand to drop on seats 100 rows back at a Kanye West concert. Their wives are the ones buying that bum attire. You know, those white women that go to work, don't really work all day. You got the black receptionists doing all the goddamn work. And Susan is taking 3-hour lunches and then having meetings in Chicago and Paris and making 300 grand a year. These people don't like those who chew gum. And they also spend 3 grand to sit 70 rows back at a Kanye West concert. Okay? This is the environment that we're in. This is the environment that we're in. So Kanye being the voice to people who may not necessarily like black people, but they love Kanye. And they don't necessarily like people who chew gum. Kanye is saying something that resonates with them. And he's also saying something that resonates with black people. Yes, as black people, we do see Kanye say shit about reparations. That's those of us in the conscious sphere. But those of us in the conscious sphere, we got to remember we're the minority of black people. We're not the majority, okay? We must always remember, if you're listening to my channel right now, you're in the minority. Mainstream niggas don't listen to DwannB. Mainstream niggas think I sound weird. You dig what I'm saying? So you gotta remember, if you're in this chat room, you're in the minority. All right? So the majority are actually influenced by what people like Kanye say. The 85%, what people like Kanye say matters. The 85% will ignore a scholar because that scholar doesn't have a blue check. But they'll listen to life advice from an artist who has 10 kids by 10 women just because that artist has 10 kids by 10 women has a lot of money. The 85% will listen to that artist just because they have a lot of money. They're not going to ask what are your qualifications to speak on said subject. The 85% are going to say, well, since this person has money, they must know something that I don't know. And they're not going to vet what that person who has money says. So the dominant society is going to have to go as hard as it can on the people who speak up, like Kanye West. And you know what? I think Kanye West understood this. While people are pocket watching Kanye and saying how much money he lost, have you ever thought that sometimes a man gets to a point in his life to where the money is secondary to what's in his heart? Can that be a possibility? I'm not saying it is. I don't know. I don't know Kanye Hart. But can that be a possibility? Do you not think Kanye saw what happened to Nick Cannon 2 years ago? Let's think about this for a second. Slow walk this. Slow walk this. That's why you shouldn't be so quick to jump to any point of view, any side. Allow things to play out. I still haven't chosen the side. I'm still allowing you to play out. So when you listen to me talk right now, I'm not talking. You listen to a nigga that has not chosen the side. I'm just watching this shit play out. You dig what I'm saying? I'm just watching the shit play out. But I'm sure Kanye West saw the public lynching that happened to Nick Cannon and the deals Nick Cannon lost. You know Kanye saw that. Could it possibly be? Is it possible that Kanye made his decision to say what he had said, knowing full well what happened to Nick Cannon? Is that possible? Is that possible? Is Kanye all the way 100% well? We do know that Kanye got put up in one of their mental health facilities a few years ago. We know what kind of shit they inject, what kind of chemicals they inject in human beings in those places. You know? So, all of these things are possible. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. All we can do is observe. But I'll tell you this. Kanye must have been right, because everything that he said, you see how it's happening to him. They're taking everything from him. Even going after his goddamn school. You know? It's a lot going on. So with Kanye, we got to know that whatever decision he made, that's his decision. It's not for us to decide what he should or should not have done. It's not. It's not for us to decide. All we can do is sit back and watch and observe and learn whatever lessons we can learn from this bullshit. That's what we can do. That's what we can do. All right? Let's just watch them. And let's not side with them people. Because even when it comes to his pockets, it's not like he was using his pockets to put money in your pockets. He kept mentioning Claude Anderson's name, but how much money did he give him? I don't know. So if a person that wasn't doing anything, he may have, of course, helped individuals, but if a person that wasn't using his wealth to affect change within a greater black society, because mind you, if his money's in black-owned banks, he ain't got to worry about Chase Bank kicking him out. How many black people with a message has Kanye put on? It's not about Kanye. I was brought that up for a reason. Kanye was going to do what the fuck he wanted to do with the money. So if he wants to lose it like this, that's his deal. What, you want him to keep it all and leave it to the next white woman that he marries? Okay. All right. I want to read something interesting I saw on Kanye's card. Let's go into Kanye's cards for the week. Y'all know me, I'm a certified cardologer. My teacher, Aquarius. Oh, what the hell? Why is it not showing? Let me see here. The fuck is going on here? Y'all see me? Huh. Can y'all hear me? I mean.
Dwan B. Black History Commercial. Take
1. And in comes the 2 to the 3 and 4.
This is my commercial.
Hold up. Celebrate our warriors and scholars. Black history on a t-shirt. Black people don't owe anybody anything but an ass whooping. Yeah. Mothers of the movement, our scholars. Instead of wearing a sports jersey with someone else's name on your back, celebrate our leader's name on your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Get yours now at hotepish.com/shop. Free shipping on all orders over $75. Also, get your Black American music family tree at incenseandashtrays.com/shop. 400 years of music created here in North America exclusively by Black Americans on one piece of artwork.
Get yours right now. That was a mistake, but I'm gonna ride with it because that's my goddamn commercial shit. And then also, y'all see Breakthrough Cardology. Ooh, nigga. My services are as dope as this logo. You dig? Back to what we talking about. I was trying to show y'all the screen so y'all can see what I'm looking at. But Kanye got some interesting cards this week. And I see he has a Pluto of a 6 of diamonds. And a 6 of diamonds, not Pluto, Moon. Moon is what's going on underneath it all. And 6 of diamonds is a card of values. And the 6 of diamonds being a card of values, Kanye, that tells me Kanye is having a particular thing this week to where the things that he values the most, he's going to speak and put out. And of course he's going to say it because he got in his Mercury, you got that 4 of spades this week. And yeah, Kanye got a lot of shit going on in his cards this week. He got that 10 of Hearts transformation. That tells me he's going to overcome these challenges. What I see going on. If you think cardology is BS, then get the fuck out of here if you don't like it. All right? I hate grown-ass men that come around other grown-ass men and complain. This nigga walked in on his mama getting fucked by the preacher. That's why he also ain't that. He don't like cardology because he's like, man, I grew up in church. And I saw my mama get fucked by the preacher. Get your bitch ass out of here if you don't like it. It's that fucking simple. I used to not do my cardology because I was thinking about simple niggas like that. What are these simple niggas gonna think? And then I thought about it. I was like, why would I not save and hit? Why would I not help a lot of people? Because I'm worried about the thoughts of a nigga who walked in on his mama getting fucked by the preacher. Why would I do that? Mods, you know what to do. Get him the fuck out of here. And yes, I go that hard. Because I do understand the cardology can be a bit much for some people. But for those people, you know what they do? They just quietly leave. And I respect that. Because the card science is too much for some people. The cards are too much for some people. I get it. If you talked to me 5 years ago, I'm not going to listen to nobody read no fucking cards. Well, not 5 years ago, 10 years ago. But you know what I did? I just leave. I ain't going to be no hoe ass nigga and be like, I don't like what you doing. Change because of me. I just fucking leave. Dickhead. Back to what we talking about. See, I want to show y'all my screen. It's not working the way I want it to because y'all know me. I like to be trend. There we go. 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 Get my teacher's app, Aquarius Maximus. Get her app. I'll be teaching some classes starting next year on cardology to teach you guys how to read yourselves. I'm not going to hoard the science. I'm not going to hoard the knowledge. Next year, I will be giving classes, okay? Anyway, Kanye, this is his weekly spread. In cardology, you have a different spread every week. And what I was talking about earlier is the thing that I'm looking at here is what's going on right here in this moon. Right here. The moon. The moon is what's underneath it all. That's your true intention. Whenever I'm meeting a person, whenever I meet somebody and I'm trying to find out what their angle is, with me, I go right to their moon. Because that moon is your true intentions. And the Six of Diamonds is a card of karmic justice. It's a card of values. It's a card of bringing things into balance based on values. Okay? That's what that card is about. And so, when I see that tells me somewhere in Kanye's heart, he's doing this because he feels a certain way. And again, I'm not saying he's right or wrong. That's not my business. I don't really get into judging what's right or wrong for other people. I ain't got time for that shit. Somewhere in Kanye's heart, he feels this is the right thing he needs to be doing. So, and that tells me because of that, that's why, you see him doing what he's doing, because that's how he feels. This is what he feels he needs to be doing. And who am I to say what he shouldn't feel or should feel or shouldn't feel? I don't know what he should feel, and I don't give a fuck what he should feel. Who am I reading? I'm reading Kanye. Okay. Let me see. This is 7 week. His 7 week is here. He's a 9 of diamonds. This is what's going on with Kanye. Oh, he got that King of Clubs and Mercury. King of Clubs is what's been going on the last 7 weeks in Kanye's life. He got that King of Clubs and Mercury. I'm a King of Clubs. That's the card of the know-it-all. The card of authoritarian speech. King of Clubs, when it's in Mercury in the card in the planet of communication, that means you're gonna be talking reckless. King of Clubs and Mercury's, like if you're a Two of Clubs person, your natural position in your Mercury is King of Clubs. King of Clubs is reckless. When they talk, you don't want to be around these motherfuckers. And then he has that 4 of diamonds in his moon. 4 of diamonds is about balance. It's about stability. That tells me he's looking for some kind of stability within his mind. And he has that, okay. That Jack of Diamonds is his transformation. What's that? Okay. The messenger card. Yeah, that Jack of Diamonds is that messenger card. Yeah, Kanye, yeah. We in for a ride with this nigga right here. We in for a ride with this nigga. He's in for a ride. And he's in the Uranus-Neptune position. That means he's all the way out there. I mean, that's the Uranus-Mercury. Uranus line, oh yeah. He's all the way out there right now. Yeah, Kanye's all the way out there. I'm not going to be on here all night. But for shits and giggles, if one of y'all want to call in to get read real quick, Here's the number. I'm kind of bored right now. Kind of feel like reading one of y'all. Cash App's get in front of the line, but call in. Call in. Call the fuck in. Three, 2, 3. Oh shit. Let me put it on here. Here we go. 323-744-7425. 323-744-7425. 323-744. Call on there now if you want me to fuck around real quick. What's up, Carter? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, yo, what up, Dwann? Tomorrow, man. From the one by River, one by Raging Water. Oh, excuse me. Shit.
Oh, that's what's up, man. What's up, brother? What's up? What's on your mind? You want to talk about something? You want a quick little reading? What's going on? What you want?
It's fun. Well, first I want to say, man, you've been on a roll. You've been really on point by everything you've been saying. You know, I don't agree with it, but 95% I'm with you. You got me.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, and you should.
And I appreciate you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You shouldn't agree with everything I say, man, because you your own man. You dig what I'm saying? I respect that.
And here's the thing. But the thing is, I know where you're coming from. You love us.
Yeah, I do.
And that's why you say what you say. You say it out of love, not out of spite, not to get clicks, because I mean, you'd be more famous if you just did the coon route, rather left, right, up and down, whatever.
Real
you
talk.
do it because you love us. You do it because you love us. You're not like Candace Owens. You're not like Roland Martin or others.
Man,
you do it because of us. You're not doing that for that bag. I can tell that. I can tell that because, like my brother, we argue half the time, and I'm not gonna stop dislike him because I disagree with him.
Yeah,
and
I'm talking shit.
It's like my. You're right. I argue with his wife too sometimes.
Yeah, man.
But I love them all, man. But yeah, the thing is, but the thing is, our family's like we're like the Ninja. We're like the Ninja Turtles. We're all different.
Yeah.
But we all got something in common. But we get on code when we have to.
Everybody got their own
back
thing.
Right. But the thing about Kanye, here's my thing about all this. I'm not paying attention to him personally because, rather he's broke or rich, that's not affecting me. I don't count other people's pockets. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you said
right
that.
now I'm trying to get. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm glad you said that, brother, because one point I want to make to people, and thanks for giving us a call.
Okay, sure.
Have a good one. One thing I'm glad that brother said that because one thing about Kanye, I said this before. Everybody's right. Kanye is a coon, yes. Kanye says thought-provoking things, yes. Kanye says things that we should listen to, yes. Kanye says things we should totally fucking ignore, hell yeah. Kanye, everybody's right about Kanye. Everybody's right about Kanye. So when we see him doing what he's doing and people having these extreme opinions about him, you're all right. If you the kind of person saying, fuck Kanye, let's ignore this nigga, I'm with you. If you saying Kanye, it's a lesson to be learned here, he's talking about the people who need to be talked about, I'm with you. If you say Kanye is losing all his money and why would he lose all his money, I'm with you. I get all that shit. And that's why the Kanye arguments and debates last so long. Because everybody's right. 323-744-7425. I had like 5 people call when I was on the phone with him. So call back, you niggas that called earlier. I want to hear what your thing. I want to hear your point of view. Or if you want me to do a quick read with your cards, let me know. But Butterlove said, we got bigger fish to fry. I'm with you. Clinton said he's still our brother. I'm with you right there, too. Quan, Ye is a walking oxymoron. Yep. All y'all right. What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
What's good, family? My name is Ricky. I'm calling out of Tampa.
Ricky from Tampa. What's on your mind?
What's up? I'm gonna take a reading. I ain't really on the Kanye shit. I already don't talk about that enough.
Fuck that nigga. Yeah. What's your birthday?
7/28/89.
Okay. 28.
What's in the cards for next week?
For next week? Okay,
Can
I got
you
you. Are you a King of Hearts? Okay. Let me see here. I gotta pull up. I gotta see. I use this app that I use because it does the calculations automatically for me. Because this shit, when I want to do weekly readings, like what's in the cards for the week, man, these cards are all math. It's all math. Adding this card with this card, subtracting it from that year. Man, this Aquarius Maximus app, shit, she do all the goddamn calculations for you, making my job way easier. So you say you want to see what's up next week?
Yeah.
Or this week?
Like I'm going to the rally next week. Like so, you know what I'm saying? Like what?
Oh, okay.
I want to
be
make
out
sure
there
everything
too.
Good. Oh shit, you know.
Yeah, I'll be out. Matter of fact, I read that week, that day. That's actually going to be a great day for the rally. That's a great. I forgot. Okay, that day is actually going to be a really good day for the rally. But I'm gonna read your 7 week. All right, your card. You a King of Hearts.
All right, man.
You a King of Hearts. If you have children, you're a really good father.
Yeah, I got a daughter.
Yeah, but you're probably not with the mother, are you?
Man, hell no.
Yeah, because King of Hearts men are great fathers, terrible husbands. You know, and you know the commitment thing can be a little bit tough, but at the same time, man, your daughter ain't gonna ever have a want in the world. You gonna do her right.
Yeah, it's really all that matters at this point.
Huh?
I said that's really all that matters at this point.
Yeah. See, but that's not like that with a lot of dudes. It's not a lot. It's some dudes out there who don't give a damn. You know what I mean? That's not you. You gonna take care of your baby. For you have 3 of diamonds in your Mars period. So you're in a stretch right now where things are getting a little bit ruffled right now. Kind of shit popping up. It's little. You've been dealing with a little pushback recently, haven't you?
Man, so just little shit like fines, just crazy stuff, financial things. But I'm still good though. But
random though,
just little stuff that pops up. Yeah.
Because you're in the 3 of diamond stretch. I'm actually personally for my cards, I'm in the 3 of diamond stretch too. In the 7 week stretch, and you have a 3 of diamonds in Mars. Mars is the planet of financial disruption. That's the planet of confrontation, of conflict. Of balancing the scales of justice, and not justice, but more so correction. And then 3 of diamonds is one of those cards of, you know, shit coming out of nowhere. But at the same time, it's a card of financial creativity. It's a card that when shit comes out of nowhere, even though it'll happen, you weren't expecting it, you're gonna have the bread to take care of it. You're gonna be good, but it's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck just happened? And that's what you're going through right now.
Man, I done got hit a few times this past 2 weeks. That was crazy stuff.
Yeah. But what you have going for you in your favor is you got that 10 of Hearts in Jupiter, and that tells me that you're gonna. You know, that shows me that 10 of Hearts is the card of successfully overcome obstacles. So the 3 of Diamonds is the obstacles, but that 10 of Hearts right behind it lets me know that whatever it is, you're gonna be totally fine handling, and you good. And so, yeah, and then you got that 7 of Diamonds in your moon this year. So I mean, underneath it all, you've been dealing with some underneath. It's some stuff going on with the family. Or I don't know if it's the baby mama. but it's some kind of things, kind of like little tension going on.
Yeah. It's not no baby mama stuff. I done killed that.
Okay, but it's something else in the family.
Yeah, it's basically on some brother, mother. It's everybody. But Thanksgiving coming up, so you know what I'm saying. It might be smoothed out by then.
Let me tell you. I'll find out. Your transformations of 5 of diamonds. You're in for a roller coaster in your emotions. All right. You're going through some ups and downs. Just hold on. All right. Just deal with the ups and downs. Yeah. Whatever comes, you're gonna be all right. But you about to be dealing with some ups and downs. And so when you interact, just remember when you're interacting with the family, when you're going through whatever you got to go through, just make sure you keep yourself balanced. All right.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be good though. It's all gonna turn out right. Just when it comes your way, when it hits you upside the head, be like, okay, I saw this shit coming, and you're gonna be good.
Yeah, I've been seeing everything so far.
Yes,
I ain't
sir.
been surprised.
Sir, man. So I hope they helped out.
All right, appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir, man. You have a good one.
You too.
See how these readings be getting down, man? You see? I wanted to do a live one on air so y'all can see how I work and how I can tell you what you're going through right now.
Live one on air.
What's up, Carl? What's your name? Where you calling from?
How I work. And I can tell you what you...
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
What's up, brother?
Yeah.
It's perfect. Can you put me on 10 minutes ago on mute? Yeah. So what's going on, brother? What's on your mind?
Basically, June 13, 1964.
June
13, 1964.
Okay.
1964.
1964.
I'm laying on my back looking up because I've been knocked down. I'm trying to get back up.
Oh, so you want me to see what's going on somewhat like sort of right now?
I'll be right now and within the future. It's like I applied to almost 10 to 15 jobs. There are probably 10 to 15 jobs where, they didn't get back with me or something came up. Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull out my calculator and get this shit. So, what's your name?
My name is Rodney Mizell.
Okay. And your birthday one more time?
June 13, 1964.
June Gemini, see? I already know you're a good brother because you're a Gemini like me.
All right. What you, June or May?
I'm June.
All right. I'm June 13th. Also, I also got a twin sister.
Oh, you got a twin? Hey, that's
sister,
dope.
Yeah, I got a twin sister. Yeah, twin sister.
You said 64?
Yeah, 64.
All right, cool. I mean, yeah, you a Gemini. Let me add all this shit up, and I'll be right to you. Calculations. So let me see here. You're Rodney. You are where the fuck did you go? Here we go. Okay, you are a 4 diamonds. So yeah, you need stability. Like when things ain't stable, you don't feel right.
Yeah.
And some people can deal with, things been up and down, but you the kind of you you gotta have it. Oh, you have a 3 of diamonds in your Mercury this week. Let's see here. Your moon's a 2 of clubs. That means you're dealing with a lot of fear right now.
Right. I mean, I think that's because of job.
Yes, it's fear on it. It's their job situation, huh?
Yeah. I mean, basically, I'm missing I mean, by the grace of God, a lot of stuff is coming up, helping me out. But I'm like 2 years where basically like, a situation where, everything is not brick and mortar now. So I deal with administration work, and I'm not getting the calls that I used to get. So, it's just a situation now. It's just, all right, I got one interview, then another interview will come. One lady gave me a job offer, then changed her mind. I mean, stuff like that's happening to me. I mean, and on the lady side, on the female side, there's one female talking with one time, and she was leaving the job where I was at, the Harry Teeter's job, and next thing I haven't seen this girl in 3 or 4 months, man. Just disappeared.
And how old are you again?
Go on. Oh, I'm 58.
58. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're back in your Venus years.
19,
Okay.
1960.
Yeah, I'm looking here, and what we are right now. You're in your Venus, back in your Venus year. So yeah, you're having, when it comes to women, things are off right now with you.
It's terrible.
It's terrible, right? Yeah, because you're dealing with a 9 of spades in Venus. In your Venus, 9 of spades is a very difficult card to have in that position, because on one hand you're passionate, but on the other hand, it's like you kind of on your end you're stuck. You're hung up on previous traumas, and they can feel that energy. That's what it is. You've had something that happened in a previous relationship that really didn't go your way, and you're still stuck on that.
Yeah, but I'm in a real good relationship. I mean, I have dated for a real good relationship. We talking about get like 10 years ago or something like that. I mean, I've dated, but a relationship where I'm the type, if I see a lady and I'm like, oh, like let's say in the last 10 years, probably around 2 or 3 ladies are like, oh, I can marry those ladies. But I've dated more than those, 3 ladies.
You're not decisive. You have hesitancy. Right.
I believe that.
You have some hesitancy going on. And
yeah, I got that.
What I'm saying is, it's the energy that they're picking up from you more than anything else. I think you gotta get clear on what it is, what you want.
Yeah, okay.
And you gotta go. You can't compromise though. You know what you want, but you be trying to compromise with it sometime, and you gotta go. It's something there that's like, you gotta go for exactly what you want and stand 10 toes down. And when you see it, pursue it, like for real. For real.
I believe that because, I mean, the last lady that I was talking with, she started, like I'm working like, part-time in Harry Teeter. So I think she grew on me. Then after the last time I saw her, I was like, hey, how you doing? She's like, oh, follow me to the cashier machine. I mean, I follow her, and she was like, so how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing okay. She said, what time you get off today? I said, I get off at 11:30, and I left it at that. I didn't say like, I didn't say what's up, what's up, why you asking me? I'm leaving at 11:30. So after that, and she's a Virgo too, and after that, it was like I haven't seen that lady in. I haven't seen that all the last 4 months, 4 or 5 months, man.
Yeah. You like right now you got the 8 of spades and moon. So right now you have like you're in a 7-year, you're in a cycle right now, and it started getting real even heavier for you 2 years ago, where you having to work. It's like you having to work a little harder for things, right? You're in a period right now where you having to work. And
I got you.
But here's the thing, because you have 8 of spades in your moon, that's a card of that is a card of overcoming obstacles, but that's a card of overcoming obstacles with the use of will. Like it's gonna be some moments where you're like, what the fuck is going on? You gotta
That's what I've
keep.
been saying.
Yeah.
That's what I've been saying the last 2 years, man.
Yep, 2 years. It started. Did I just say a few minutes ago? It started 2 years ago. Yeah.
And it's stuff like everything is hitting me. Finance, females that I'm like, oh,
This
I could have
you're-
married this female right here.
I'm
But it's
reading
like
your.
my
I'm reading your
finance wasn't
7-year
it.
stretch. I'm reading your 7-year period, and that 8 of spades and moon tells me that it's a struggle right now.
Oh
and-
my
And
God.
you're 2 years into this stretch, but as you get further into it, you're going to start seeing the successes. You just got to keep pushing. 8 of spades is about using your will, because sometimes it's going to feel like it's far more than you can handle. You just going to have to grit your teeth, put your head down, and push through this shit, because you're dealing with some muck right now. You're in a mucky period in your life.
Oh man.
So
all this stuff that could have went great I was like tripping out today when I was just coming home from work. I'm like, damn, everything. Fine, females, you name it. Everything is hitting me like I'm like, damn, I deserve this. Like, damn, I need some help on this.
Here's
Like,
what you
wow,
have
man.
going for you, though. You have a King of Spades in your Mars period, and the King of Spades is the card. That's the highest card in the deck, card number 52.
All right.
It can do anything it needs to do to get what it needs to be. You're gonna have to morph into. This is requiring you to grow right now. The reason why you're going through this is because you're being pushed into a new area of growth. And in order to get to that area of growth, you're gonna have to get clear about what's going on and get clear about specifically what you want out of this, and be 10 toes down with it and push through with it regardless, because you can get that. But it's requiring you to grow to something that you haven't been before. Like in life, we never stop growing. And you're getting pushed into a higher level right now. And what that looks like, what that looks like for you is a 7 of diamonds. The 7 of diamonds is it has to use its creativity. You got to use your creativity. You got to be creative about what you're going through. You can't just, right now is not a period for you looking back on what used to work. You're going to have to be creative and try some new things.
Okay.
That's what you're being required to do right now. Grow and be creative about your solution.
I got you.
All right. But again, the 7 of diamonds, when you use your creativity, if it feels right in your soul and your spirit to make that move, make that move. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me get the other call, man. Thanks for giving us a call.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hey, Kirk Owens, sit your ass down in the chat room. Hey, 773 number, call back. Darrell James, I got your Cash App. I'm going to take this next call. If they call in, then I'm going to get to you. What's up, caller? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Dwan. It's me, Ella. I'm calling from Chicago.
Ella from Chicago.
Hey. Yeah, my birthday is December 10th.
December 10th.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, 12/10.
December 10th. What year?
85.
December 10th. It's funny too. I'll never forget my parents. Oh, that was 85. Are you?
I can't believe I got through. Oh my God.
Oh, you stubborn as hell. You were 8 of clubs.
Oh, yes, I am.
Ooh.
A little bit of stubborn.
I ain't fucking with you. You somebody try
Don't
to
do that.
Once you make your decision, that's it.
Yeah,
and
pretty like that.
And here's the thing about that. Let me tell you something about you being 8 of clubs. That's what there are only 3 fixed cards in the deck, and you're one of the 3. Your card.
Damn.
Yeah,
that's pretty interesting.
Because when that screen that I showed earlier with the card spread, every year those cards move, they reshuffle, and so that's how I can see. That's how I can read your future and read what happened in the past. Because every year the cards shuffle. Every card shuffles except the Jack of Hearts, the King of Spades, which is the highest card in the deck, and the 8 of Clubs. The 8 of Clubs you're fixed. But everything in life has a purpose and a reason. See, what happens in life, they like to judge things. And that's why I always pull back from judgment, because it requires everybody. It requires everyone to play their role. Everybody has to live out their cards. And part of your cards is being stubborn. That's part of your deal. You're never not going to be stubborn. Here's the thing about that. Because society will tell you, don't be so stubborn. Be like us. No, you're supposed to be stubborn.
No. Yep. That's how I do it.
Yeah. But here's the thing with you.
I'm not contrary, but I be contrary.
Like, you contrary if they saying some bullshit. Am I lying?
That's right. They say, yeah. No, you're not. You're not, sir. You're not lying at all. No.
So, yeah. So, here's the thing. Because at the end of the day, it's a way you can work things for you or things can work you. The issue is, even though that's your power, your stubbornness is your power, it can also be your detriment if you allow your stubbornness to stop you from experiencing the things and enjoyments in life that you want to have. See, sometimes we can be self-defeating. So you don't want your stubbornness to work against you and to defeat you from your goals. You don't want your stubbornness to defeat you from your joy. You want your stubbornness to
not
feed
Kanye.
your joy. Yeah. You want to be stubborn about getting it, all the shit that you want in life, all the shit that you want to do. You want to be stubborn about getting that. That's the key.
Right.
Be stubborn about the things that you want. Let your stubbornness be affirmative. Let your stubbornness push you towards the things that you want. Because another thing about the Eight of Clubs, it's a very blessed card. It's a card that, because it has I was just talking about the Eight of Spades earlier in the last reading. As an Eight of Clubs, you have an Eight of Spades in your Saturn. And Saturn is the planet of karmic justice. Basically, karmic justice, all that means is whatever you put in it is what you get out. So if you say you want something, but you don't put nothing into it, you ain't getting shit. If you put negative shit out there to people, you're going to be negatively fucked up. But if you put it positively towards what you want, the degree in which you put it towards that, like if you get a minimal effort, you'll get a minimal reward. If you give it a major effort, you'll get a major reward. The Eight of Spades guarantees that. And so what that tells me is, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you put your mind to, and you be stubborn because you're supposed to be stubborn, the universe will come through for you. Promise. And I guarantee it's already happened. Okay. Look back in your life. Everything that you've been stubborn about, haven't you gotten it? Right?
Yeah, that's true.
If you said this is what it's going to be, it's happened every time, right?
Yep.
And you also have a Three of Clubs in your cosmic lesson. That means you got some stories to tell, too. You got some dope stories to tell. You're probably good at writing.
Yes, I do.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
You're a storyteller.
Man, I really appreciate this. Oh, man, this is so great. Dwan, I've been following you, you know what I'm saying, about 3 months now. It's been about 3 or 4 months now. And, man, you've been taking off. I really appreciate this.
I appreciate that.
And I'm glad I got through. Yes, I love
that.
you. You are great. From you in L.A. I ain't never been to L.A., but, you know, I would like to come there sometimes. But y'all vibe is just real. It's just so real.
We vibe.
You know, from Chicago.
I know it's a lot of Chicago people out here in L.A., and a lot of us got a similar vibe because it's just, at the end of the day, it's just regular.
You talking about the beats and the songs. Man, I follow you with everything.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I love music. I love it. And you know, I just want to I'm glad I got through. Just wanted to chop it up with you. I follow you, Tariq, all the new Black media. And yes, thank you. I'm glad I got through.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You have a good one. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Take it easy. Bye-bye.
All right. See, that's why I do the card readings live so y'all can see. Where was that motherfucker earlier talking about some cardology's fake? He's somewhere watching his mama get dug out by the deacon. Deacon Henry's over there digging his mama down. I know I'm an asshole. I'm turning the line off for now because I did get some cash apps for readings. So I want to make sure that I read those people that sent me a cash app and their birthday. I got 2 of you. I'm going to start off with the first one, Darrell. What you want to know, brother? Wait, let's see. Let's go back. Hey. Let's go back. All right. Okay, so we got 5, 26, 1986. All right, cool. 526. Jeremy, I'll get to you after this one. Please remind me as soon as I'm done with this one. All right. So, all right. You a 6 of clubs, May 26, 1986. I said financial. Well, all right. It's a few ways I can approach it since you said financial. Let me see where your point of wealth card is. Because you're a 6 of clubs, you're all about balancing things out. And fairness. If you're a 6 of clubs, nigga, you a fair nigga. And your point of wealth, where your money is, where you need to be looking is a 9 of spades. 9 of spades tells me that you're gonna have your wealth, your money comes in work. You gotta put in work. Anytime I see a spade as a card, spade is all about wealth and health. I mean work and health. 9 of spades is the card of you gotta finish things. What this tells me with you having a 9 of spades as your point of wealth card, that tells me sometimes your struggle may be starting things and stopping. If that's an issue, let me know. Because your point of wealth is in pushing things through. All right? You have to, when you have something that you're feeling, whenever you feeling like you get these urges to do things and you may start, but you may not go through. You got to finish whatever you start. It's extremely important for you, Darrell, to finish what you start. That's where your money is. If you keep starting things and stopping or getting 75% of the way done and then going to something else, it ain't going to work. You got to start. You got to finish whatever it is you start. The 9 of spades is a card of finally making it. It's a card of Cinderella endings. It's a card of, it feels like, brother, I see why you feel. I see why you hit me up and send me that cash app. Your point of wealth requires you to work. That 9 of spades. And it can work for a long time. But just know that you're not working to work. You have a successful end to it. You just have to put in more work than most people. And that 8 of diamonds in Jupiter. Let me read that. 8 of diamonds. Let me read that 8 of diamonds you got in Jupiter. You have that. Oh, yeah. You got that success at the heart. The 8 of diamonds is, yeah, that's another working card. You got a lot of working cards, bruh. Now, if you had a bunch of diamonds in your suite, if you had a 9 of diamonds, if you had a 4 of diamonds, that would be more so focus related. If you had like a clubs, that would be more so mental. But you got spades. That means you got to work, brother. But yeah, so hopefully that helped. If it didn't, email me, all right? Jeremy Binion says, you're August 6th. 08, 06, 1987. You a 7 of diamonds. You are a 7 of diamonds. I don't. It's funny too, because like 7 of diamonds, that's a card like you gotta that's a card of balancing. You gotta have you gotta use your spirituality. All right? Because approaching obstacles on the mundane earthly level really piss you off. You got to find a way to see things from a higher angle, Jeremy Binion. Because you have an artistic nature. You love nature. You love the beauty of nature. You have an artistic flair to whatever it is that you do. You know what I mean? You like firm boundaries too. And you're fairly disciplined cat. You know what I mean? The 7 of diamonds is semi-fixed. So you stubborn. You're stubborn, but you can be changed. You can be changed, but you're stubborn at the same time. You can be stubborn, but not as stubborn as the last caller. Salute to you, sister. You have a lot of energy. Make sure you use your energy, Jeremy, to push towards your goals with complete knowing that you've already made it. All right, you got to know that you've already won. Okay, and use your energy to push towards that. Focus on abundance. Don't, you got to focus on the abundance, on what you really want. Don't cut deals for yourself. All right. You said, how about money? Let me see what your point of wealth card is. You are a 7 of diamonds. Oh, shit. The 7 of diamonds is the 36th card in the deck. You keep telling y'all, cardology is all math. It's all math. It's all math. Numerology, astrology. Let me see. 7 of diamonds. And your moon is a jack of spades. You better watch how you talk to people, man. Yo, don't be lying to niggas, right? You got a moon of a jack of spades, brother? You better make sure you tell the truth. That jack of spades, sometimes them motherfuckers like saying whatever the fuck they need to say to get whatever the hell they think they need to get. You got to work within yourself. You got a 5 of diamonds point of wealth card. It means I'm saying that you have a lot of ups and downs in your money. Lots of up and downs. for money for you, jobs that travel. Start looking in the area of, I don't know if you work there, but look in the area of jobs that got traveling options or career fields or something like that. That gets you on them airplanes and getting out. A lot of money for you in those areas. Yeah. You said it's true you have a lot of money, then you don't? Yeah. For you, that's one of your struggles is ups and downs in finances. That's okay. Just know that. Just make sure, since you know that about yourself, remember, struggle doesn't define who you are. It's just a challenge that you have to deal with. So know that you have those ups and downs in your finances, brother. And when you that way, when you're up, the next time, you make sure that you put aside and set aside and approach it. You know, when you up, make sure you approach that make sure you approach that in a way, knowing that ups and downs do come. Don't spend all your money. Next up, my man Chris, 4781. You are Ace of Spades. Did you want to know anything in particular? Because Ace of Spades, they be having a lot of Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades people, you gotta make sure that you connect to yourself spiritually, brother. Be open to spiritual paths. Ace of Spades people, approach spiritual shit with a childlike perspective. And you're not gonna be you don't need to be locked down to no one religion. Just get an understanding of the spiritual world and jump around and see what's out there. Take a little bit from this place and a little bit from that place, and you'll be good. Life and job. Let's see here. And I got one more reading after this, and I'm done. I'm doing one more after this because I have a cash out after this. I'm done. Ace of Spades. So after this reading is going to be, let me go back to that name. So just in case, so you know you next. Joseph, you're next after this. Joseph is last unless somebody gives me a big ass cash app. I ain't doing it. I'm getting tired of shit. Unless somebody gives me a big ass cash app, Joseph is last. But Ace of Spades, you gotta use your you gotta make sure you attach to things. You gotta use your spirituality, brother. You know what I mean? You have a natural wisdom about you. But oftentimes, usually the things that we have the best that's working for us and doing well for us are the things that we run from. Don't run from it. Embrace it. Walk towards it. Walk towards it. All right. Make sure that use your wisdom too. Use your wisdom. You have a certain inner wisdom about you that I think sometimes you surprise yourself with it. That's an ability that you have. I don't need to tell you about what you need to do with your next job. You already know. You already know. You just don't trust it. One of your challenges in life is trusting yourself. You get the answers and you get them directly from that spiritual field. But when you get them, you don't trust them. And that's what leads to your confusion. Because you allow your head to get in the way of what you know your heart said you need to do. So yeah, all right. Follow your heart, bruh. You got to get used to that. Because your heart is always right. Your instincts are always right. All right. Next I got Joseph. But Joseph, you didn't leave your birthday. Are you still in the chat room, Joseph? What's up, Guru Cam? What's up, Guru Cam? Yeah, Joseph, you did not leave your birthday. The cards can tell a lot of things, but the cards cannot tell your birthday. All right. 024. You a Valentine's Day ass. For those of you tuning in late, like, how are we just gonna go from talking about Kanye West to reading playing cards? Because I'm a diversified ass nigga. That's how. I'm random as fuck. You a jack of diamonds, Joseph. That means you need to you just now getting on track in your life. Not obviously just now getting track. You probably been on track, but like you really just now really coming into your own. The jack of diamonds take a long time to mature. You's a silly ass nigga ass kid. You probably got jokes. You're definitely very youthful. You're extremely youthful. Borderline immature. But you're in your Jupiter years now, so your maturity is coming online. You starting to finally like take shit serious. You said true? Yeah. Cause that's what it is. You're a perpetual teen. The world could be falling down around you, and your ass gonna be laughing. Well, that's a good thing though, man. You know, you got to keep it light. You keep things light. People like you because when you come around, you gonna keep it light. You know how to fall back in the pocket, but you also definitely know how to be the life of the party. You know how to be the life of the party. You a jack, but you're also very receptive too. Very receptive. Quick-witted. You know, you also a wheeling and dealing ass nigga. You probably be a good person to work a call center or a car lot, anything regarding sales. Cause you can sell ice to an Eskimo. Natural for you. Other niggas be spending $100,000 goddamn dollars on Tony Robbins conferences and Les Brown and these seminars and shit to become a better salesperson. You just wake up in the morning and go sell some shit. Yeah. He said, I've done it before. So yeah. But that's my cards for the day. I just want to give y'all some real life examples. You can book me at breakthroughcards.com. Well, not breakthroughcards.com ain't up yet. That's my breakthroughcardology.com. I just gave y'all the name of my website that ain't even built yet. Breakthrough Cardology. Because I'm gonna move Breakthrough Cardology. I'm gonna keep Breakthrough Advocacy Services over there because I've been confusing people. Breakthrough Advocacy Services deals with IEPs, family stuff, the school system, and Breakthrough Cardology is something totally different. So that website has been confusing people because they've been going to Breakthrough and seeing all that stuff dealing with IEP, and they're like, "What the fuck is this card reading shit?" So I'm building a separate breakthroughcardology.com site now so I can minimize the confusion. And also, I'm going to put a card calendar up there so you can find your birthday and frequently asked questions. I'm going to have a question and answer section over there and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, I'm always doing new shit. That's why I appreciate y'all cash apps. Y'all cash apps, man, I be putting that shit right back into what I do. I put that shit right back into what I do. Yeah, so yeah, I'm be having to give you guys FAQs. Well, yeah, you're right, Butler. I have kept it up under my hat because actually the website was supposed to be finished last week. I had been working on it, but my guy that does my web designs, he's come under extreme recent stress, and so he can't do my website anymore. So now I got to build it myself. And so I'm building it myself day by day. And I'll have something for you guys soon. Yeah, so, but yeah. So, and I made my own logo today. I made this logo last night. And I'm building the site. Well, if you go to my booking site, the booking page is redesigned. Go to the booking page. For y'all, go to Breakthrough and then click on Book Now. Y'all see the booking page has changed already. I've updated that. Now I'm building breakthroughcardology.com. Well, both sites. It's going to be breakthroughcards.com, Breakthrough Cardology. It's going to be the same website. I bought both domains. Now, I don't do GoDaddy. I use I buy my websites through Google. Google's only $12 a year to own a domain. And all them extra add-ons that they be making, that GoDaddy be charging you to keep your privacy, Google throws it all there in it. See, GoDaddy, you can get a domain, but then every year it's time to renew, they be hitting you upside the head. Google domains is $12 a year. I own so many goddamn domains I ain't using right now, just in case. Yeah. So, yeah. And so, yeah, that's it though, man. I thank y'all for listening. And Kanye West, man, don't be breaking up with friends and family over Kanye West. All right? Don't be breaking up with friends. Whatever you think about Kanye West, you're probably right. He's a nine of diamonds individual, very multifaceted, lots of layers. Get out that man's pockets. If he want to lose all of his money, let him. It don't mean shit to me and you. He may not lose all of his money. He may do some shit to where he may come back and get 10 times the amount of money. Who knows? Let's just watch these cards play out. All right? Let's just watch the cards play out and go from there. And remember this. What's up, Tasha, in the chat room? That's my friend right there, Tasha. I was at the doctor last week. And you know how doctor be taking all goddamn day to call your ass. Shit. Tasha was right there with me in the lobby on the phone. Got to get through waiting that long ass doctor visit. Me and Tasha catching up. All right, Jack King. All right, C. Vesey. Quan, Butter Love, good seeing y'all. All right, and remember this. There are no perfect messengers. Only perfect messages for those who are willing to pick up the game. All right, Amir Laster. You wasn't too goddamn drunk today. Miracles do happen. Y'all have a good one. I'm out.